Good day, trainees.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Before we start, let us have a prayer. Stand up. Amen. You may sit down. So first, let us check the attendance. You may fill out this form. Okay, thank you. Miss Andrea Aquino.
Here.
Miss Altea Josely Morales.
Here.
Great. John Rem Simon. Here. Good. Again, welcome to the Technological University of the Philippines, Manila. I am Robin Zerdic Domo, your trainer for the 2D animation ng NCT. Okay? So I'll be giving you the data gathering instrument for you to identify your learning styles. Please pass it. Once you're done, you may pass it. Okay. So, Miss Aquino and Miss Morales, your learning style is visual, right?
Yes.
Okay, correct. Mr. Simon, you are kinesthetic, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, let's move on to the self-assessment checklist. You may pass it. Once you're done, you may pass it again. Okay, thank you. So, Miss Aquino and Miss Morales, you will come back tomorrow for your proof of evidence. Okay? Good. So now, let us discuss about the CBT, the competency-based training. So, it is a training delivery approach that focuses on the competency development of the learner. Then next, we have the training regulation. The training regulation is the basis of the formulation of competency assessment and also the development of curriculum. Then next, we have here the principle or competencies. Okay?
And now we will proceed to our training delivery. Training delivery modes, methods for competency-based training program. Okay? And now we will be discussing the role of CBT trainer. Me as your trainer, I will be the one who will guide and facilitate your learning. Okay? And for the role of trainees, you as my trainees, you will actively participate in your own learning and demonstrating your mastery of skills. Okay? And our qualification is animation 2D NCT, and we have competency of use an authoring tool to create an interactive sequence that we will be having for 80 hours. And here's our basic competencies and common competencies and core competencies. Okay? And our monitoring tools, we have the progress chart, achievement chart, and progress sheet, and our training activity matrix. As you can see on the side, okay? We have the assessment method. So our assessment method is the recitation of questioning, written test, and practical tests. And our house rules will be on time, avoid absences, no littering, and we will practice the ego. And here's our grading system. And now we're going to have the 9 CBT areas. So right now we are in contextual learning laboratory because we were having a discussion here. So can you please stand up and we will have our tour. Okay. So on my left side we have the trainer's resource area, wherein the trainer's materials or resources are kept. Okay. And we have the institutional assessment area. So in this area, the trainers will be assessing the trainee's knowledge. Okay? And we have the practical work area. In this area, you can practice your specific skills. Okay? And now we're going to have in computer laboratory. In our computer laboratory, you will be given a chance to practice your ICT skills or computer skills. Okay? And we have the quality control area, where in process and are held, and our support area. Okay? And here we have the Learning Resource Center. So in our Learning Resource Center, you can do your self-based learning here. We have our previous module. Okay? And And we have the distance learning area, where beside the printed modules, you can access our modules through online or test the website, okay? Now we will proceed to come back to our yeah, okay. So do you have any question about our 9 CBT areas?
None po.
None. Okay, if none, can you please proceed to our go out our attendance before you leave? Okay. Alright. Since a while ago, as I said, don't forget to bring your proof of evidence from our session. And that's it for our session. And thank you.
Good morning, I'm Valerie Palmos. I'm one of your trainers for today. So, fill out this form as your attendance. Okay, if it's done, let's move on to the certificate as a proof of your evidence. May I see? Oh, I see. You have no experience. So you will go to the Learning Resource Center. You may come with me. You may sit here. And this is the module. This is the module that you can gain your learning and you can answer the self-assessment for your written exam. So you will go to institutional assessment area for your demonstration. You may come with me.
Okay, Miss Morales, right? Okay, are you now ready for your demonstration?
Yes.
Okay. To begin, please do start the computer and the program needed for your institutional assessment demonstration. Awesome. Okay. After the demonstration, we will now be conducting an oral questioning. As for your question, are you ready?
Yes.
Wait, what type of visual technique can help the viewer navigate your work?
Here.
Awesome. Okay, please do go back to your seat. I am calling the attention of Ms. Aquino for her demonstration in the institutional assessment area. Okay. Are you now ready for your demonstration?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, please do open the computer. It is open now. And open the necessary program for the demonstration. Awesome. Okay. Now we shall proceed to the oral questioning right after the demonstration. As for your question, what type of visual technique that can help the viewer navigate your work? Awesome. Please do go back to your seat. Okay, Mr. Simon, are you done with your check?
Yes, sir.
Have you, what's that again? Oh yeah, have you referred to the answer key to see if your self-check is correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are now qualified to do your demonstration. Please do go ahead in the institutional assessment area. Okay, are you now ready for your demonstration?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now that the device is now open, please do open the necessary program for the demonstration and start. Awesome. Okay, after the demonstration, I will be conducting an oral questioning for you. As for your question, don't fret, don't panic. The question is quite easy, only one. Okay, so what type of visual technique that can help the viewer navigate your work?
Hey, sir.
Awesome. Okay, please do go back to your seat. I am calling upon the attention of Ms. Morales. Ms. Morales. Awesome. Yes. Are you ready to hear your feedback on the performance you shown earlier?
Yes.
Okay, so far you have
So far, you have performed quite excellently in the demonstration in the oral questioning. You have flawlessly performed the demonstration in using the program, in demonstrating the techniques and methods in graphic design. As for the oral questioning, you have accurately and precisely provided the answer that I needed for the question. And for that, you have passed. You have passed, and here's your certificate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I am calling upon the attention of Miss Aquino. Miss Aquino? Okay. Are you ready to hear your feedback on the performance that you have shown earlier?
Yes.
Okay, so far you have performed quite competently enough. You have sufficiently performed the task, performed what is needed in a demonstration in showing the methods and techniques in basic graphic design, as well as you have answered quite accurately in the oral questioning. And for that, congratulations, you have passed.
Thank you, sir.
I am now calling the attention of Mr. Simon. Is it Mr. Simon? Mr. Simon, yes. Okay, so far you have performed competently somehow. However, you have lacked quite a bit in the oral questioning as your answer was not accurate. However, you have performed decently enough in the demonstration. But I do want to expect more of you, and for that, I will highly recommend that you will repeat the unit and study more and try again. Okay, thank you. You may go back to your seat. And that concludes the session for and that concludes our session for today. Please do write your attendance in the attendance sheet before leaving. Okay. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Attendance sheet. Okay, I do hope that we meet next meeting, and the training session is now dismissed. Good morning, trainees.
Good
Morning. Okay, how was your day? How was your morning today? Before we start our training session, please do sign in your attendance in the attendance sheet. Okay, good. Are you all now ready for the day, for the session?
Yes.
For today's session, we will be doing a demonstration. I will be calling each one of you in the institution assessment area for a demonstration assessment. Okay? I'm calling the attention of Ms. Morales in the institutional assessment area. Okay. Okay. Are you now ready for the demonstration?
Yes.
Okay, please do open the device and the necessary program and begin. Awesome. Okay. After the demonstration, I will be conducting an oral questioning for you. For your question is, what type of visual technique that can help the viewer navigate your work?
Here.
Awesome. Please do go back to your seat. Thank you very much. I am now calling the attention of Ms. Aquino. Ms. Aquino. Good. Are you now ready for your demonstration?
Yes.
Okay, now that the device is open, please do open the necessary program once again and proceed. Awesome. Okay, after the demonstration, we will now be conducting oral questioning. As for your question is, what type of visual technique that can help the viewer navigate your work? Cool. Please do go back to your seat. Last but not the least, I'm now calling the attention of Mr. Simon, Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon. Great. Are you now ready for your institutional assessment? Your demonstration? Okay, now the device is left open. Please do open the necessary program once again and proceed. Awesome, cool, great. Now, after the demonstration, we will now be proceeding for the oral questioning. As for your question, your question is, what type of visual technique that can help the viewer navigate your work?
A, sir.
Awesome, please do go back to your seat.
So, may I call on Miss Morales? So, during the demonstration, the written test, and the oral questioning, you have met the requirements or the expectations of the institutional assessment. So, congratulations. Please take your seat again. May I call on Miss Aquino? So, congratulations because you have met the expectations of the institutional assessment. So, please take your seat again. And lastly, may I call on Mr. Simon? So, during the demonstration, the written test, and the oral questioning, you have not met the institutional assessment or the criteria for the institutional assessment. But we encourage you to retake this to the animation NC3 unit. So please sit. So next, let's have our post-test. Let me hand you your questionnaires. So the post-test will measure the knowledge and skills that you have acquired and to measure the effectiveness of the program that we have done. So that will be answered under 30 minutes. So time's up. So answer your papers. Thank you. So here we are at the exciting part. So may I call on Miss Aquino? And here is your certificate. So congratulations. May I call on Miss Morales? So here's your certificate and congratulations.
Thank you.
So now, next, we are going to have the program session evaluation. So here. So the program session evaluation will assess if the program is effective based on the trainers, the facilities, and the methodologies. So that will be answered under 5 minutes. And time is up. So hand over the papers. So finally, you have completed that to the animation NC2. So congratulations. A big round of applause. So that is all